Hey everybody, welcome back with Mungaroo. Today we are talking about the Ocean Lord-Neo-Daedalus, the old school card itself. This is a card I played as a kid, and it was one of my first decks actually. So I've always loved the deck itself. I played it a lot at little tournaments and such. It wasn't the best deck in the world. But I wasn't the best player either. But I loved it. It was my favorite. And today I'm trying to bring it more up to modern standards. So this is particularly one I have currently tried because, as you know, with the Ocean decks, there's not many cards, or really not really any cards that work in the grave, activate in the grave, or activate when they're sent to the graveyard. I mean, the closest thing that could match well with Ocean Lord's ability would be the C7 attack with the Kaijin. Because, luckily, with this, when it leaves the field, its effect still brings it back after banish, even if that card left the field. So if you use that, you wipe that, you remove that from play Ocean Lord, and then it will come back. You won't have its effect just yet, but you can use it to add another Legendary Ocean. So you can either use it, wipe the field again if you really wanted to, or you could just build up a little bit and get the advantage over your opponent, now that they have no cards. That was the closest you could probably do to take advantage of Ocean Lord's effect. Otherwise, all you got is a 2900 beat stick, and if you get a singular Raigeki or start that combo again, you really don't have anything to defend yourself. So, and not to mention, since you're trying to wipe the whole board in hand, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of point running a lot of hand traps. Maybe some, sure, but not a lot. So you really want something that will either activate the grave, or have an effect when it's sent to the graveyard. So I tried mashing it with the sharks, because I thought right hand, left hand would be good in case he got removed. And you know, Crystal Shark's always good as well, because it's just another option for the grave. And not to mention Ice Barrier, where you can banish it and send one level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to the grave, and then you can add a water monster from your grave, any water monster. So if you really wanted to, you could re-add even Warrior Volantis and get another Legendary Ocean and wipe the field again. So that card works well. But these are the only cards I found. The only issue is I can't use them while Ocean Lord's on the field, other than the Crystal Shark, which will just lower his attack points anyway. I mean, it might give me an extra 100 attack damage with, because he has 1100 and he only monsters 1000 because of that. Monster's own effect, because he lowers it by 1000 to bring it back. So unless I get another water monster in the field, then I can take advantage of that. But that's the problem, you got to get it on the field first. And if you use the effect and you don't have the right cards in the grave, that can really stuff you up as well. But usually that's not the issue. The issue is just I can't really use them that well. So if they get a combo going, I can't really stop them because I haven't built up anything. So it does work, it just doesn't work as efficient as I would like it. I do have good, just use standard little water monsters, like number 4, and then just a bunch of little 4s that might work good. And I probably should put more level 3s in there in case I have Legendary Ocean in the field, because the star level does get brought down. But I'll have to look more into that. Not really a lot, unfortunately. There's a few decent ones, but not a lot really good ones. But I do have another deck I tried. This one is more so fun. I'll show you now. This one's called Ocean Speed. Not sure why I got a number there for the number of cards in the deck, but Ocean Speed. And the design, it's sort of got the Exodia method, as you can see, with the bamboo swords and everything. So, like I said, just gotta get once in the field, keep drawing until I get all the pieces, and then, summon it. I would say it probably works, I would say, somewhere between, around about 60% of the time, it works. So, probably still a bit more tweaking to do, but it does work. I did have a better method that worked, but unfortunately, when my pot got restricted to 1 and my Foolish Burial Goods got restricted to 1, it kind of kind of ruined it a little bit, because, you know, when I had pot 3, you know, a higher chance of drawing that, higher chance of getting burial goods and sending that to the grave. And then deck was just built a little bit more different with other cards. It was a while, so I can't remember every single card, but that probably worked at least, I would say, 60 to 70% of the time. But yeah, this one's not so much, but it still does work. I just probably need to make a bit more kinks to it, but it is fun to just bring it out first turn. The only issue is then if I don't draw anything else to attack you with, I have to hope that I can whack you in the 3 turns, because it's going to take 3 turns to kill you before you get anything good. Doesn't always work out like that, but you know, it is what it is. Although the deck also loses hard to like imperms, because singlet imperms just stops the combo. So unless you drew like a dud, I'm pretty much doomed next turn, because you're going to get rid of it. And as you can see, it's not a lot of recovery back from it, so it's not really a deck that I would take to a tournament and such, although it is funny as hell to play against someone. And the other cards in the extra deck probably don't even matter, because you're not using them. In fact, why actually? Actually, I did have. That's why they're in there. You don't actually need it at all, actually. It was in there when I was running the other pots, but you needed them at the start of the turn, so they would just become dead draws, unfortunately, so there's no point using them. Yeah, was that one though, isn't it? I have to double check on that, sorry. Because I think there was one pot. I'll check that later. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. At the moment, my next attempt is I need to find. I think I'm sort of got the right idea with the first one with the sharks. You know, stuff that I can use in the grave, or something that at least gets sent to the grave. So I got one deck in particular. You probably can already guess which one it is at the moment, just from what I just said. But I'm trying to merge it with at least a deck that can get benefits from getting sent to the graveyard, or effects in the graveyard. And like I said, just that thought alone, you could probably get a good guess what it is. It's T elements. T elements, because they have ways to recover them back in the deck. They have graveyard effects. They get sent to the grave. Ocean Lord would send them to the grave and all the effects would go off. So in theory, it could work. But I need to make it work, and I'm still testing the waters on that, you know? Still testing the waters. So we'll see how that goes. I'm currently in testing, and once I learn the deck a bit better, I'll see what I can take out of it. But if you guys got any helpful advice or any pointers, put them in the comments. I'll give it a try, and we'll see if we can get this deck functioning to its full potential. But anyway, that's all I got to say. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.